Hello, Diecast Monstertruck racing fans. The time has come for an all-new Kids Customs tournament here in our brand new YouTube studio. We have 16 all-new Diecast Monstertrucks designed, built, and painted by viewers just like you, lined up here in the pits, ready to do battle on the double loop track. It's been a minute and we're glad to be back, and these 16 awesome trucks are ready to hit the track, race side by side down our YouTube plaque. This is gonna be awesome, so what do you say we meet each of these trucks and their builders one by one? And the first competitor in today's tournament was built by Cade, who is 10 years old from Fort Myers, Florida. This truck is named Darkside, and by checking out the paint scheme on this truck, you can see where it gets his name. Half black and half gray and black spotted. This truck looks awesome with that paint scheme and the tires to match. What an awesome build, Cade. Up next is a truck built by Maverick Smith, who is 7 years old from Sonoy, Georgia. This is Sleepy Sore, based off of a Velociraptor MonsterJam truck with a custom blue, green, orange, and yellow paint scheme. This truck looks fast just sitting here, and we love the hand-drawn accents added to this body. Awesome build. Our next competitor was built and sent in by Emmanuel Fonseca, who is 4 years old from Menifee, California. This is Camp Crusher, and check out the paint scheme on this truck with the red, purple, and black paint. This truck looks like it's ready to race here on Our Time for Adventures tracks and go all the way to the big leagues of Monster Jam. Awesome paint scheme. And next up for this race, submitted by Nicholas Buchanan, who is 5 years old from Belverde, Texas. This is the Allen. Check out this awesome Chevy body, which was an Avenger with the blue paint scheme, white stripes, red chassis, and a green base. This truck looks awesome, like it was driving through paint, and it's definitely ready to hit the track. This next entry was built by Bodie, who is 3.5 years old from Forest Hills, New York. This is Rainbow Robot, and definitely one of the most uniques in this tournament. This is an awesome swap with a transformer mounted to a monster truck. This jet-looking monster truck looks like it's ready to fly down the track and take out the competition. Next up, we have a truck submitted by Caden, who is 5 years old from Lake Stevens, Washington. This is Heart Butt Zombie, and check out that pink paint scheme with the added heart accents all over this truck. It's got googly eyes on the hood so it can watch its way all through the loops, and with a paint scheme like this, you know this truck just loves to race. We'll see it on the track soon. Moving down the list, we have a truck built by Leo, who is 4 years old from Aurora, Colorado. This is Dragon Rainbow, and check out the paint scheme on this truck. We have multiple colors with pink, orange, green, and blue all over the body, and no detail was left undone with the detailed chassis and color match tires. This truck's ready to leave some color all over our blue and orange track. We have struck gold here at Our Time for Adventures with a truck built by Chase Kilsby, who is 7 years old from Morrinsville, New Zealand. This is Golden Metal Jungle Ranger, and this truck looks awesome with that gold paint scheme, orange chassis, and blue wheels, like it's driving through the jungle all the way to the Our Time for Adventures track. Awesome build. Next up to the track, built by Haven Fox, who is 4 years old from Menifee, California. This is Roll Up, and this truck's ready to roll up to the starting line and take on the competition with that awesome custom paint scheme of blue, red, and silver, white wall tires to match. This is an awesome looking old school Hot Wheels body. I missed this casting, can't wait to see it run. Our next competitor was designed and built by Landon, who was 6 years old from Odessa, Florida. This is Big Red, and checking out this truck, you can see where it gets his name, but check out that paint scheme. We got creatures all over the side of this body with red muddy tread tires and green wheels. This truck looks awesome sitting here, and you know this one's gonna be quick coming down the ramps. Next up, built by Dallas, who was 6 years old from Nova Scotia, Canada. This is Ocean Boss, and check out the seashell and gems on the top of this truck with that yellow paint scheme, blue wheels, and chassis. This truck is awesome. It's got a trident attached to the side, so all the other competitors better watch out coming down the track in front of this one. Awesome looking truck. Up next, created by Millie, who is 3 years old from Lehi, Utah. This is Millie Rainbow Unicorn. This monster truck looks awesome with the blue and pink paint scheme, the light blue chassis, purple base, and mismatched wheels. I love how the tires are their each own individual color, really setting this paint scheme apart from the others. That's one awesome looking Millie Rainbow Unicorn. Next up in the lineup, built by Beckett, who is 5 years old, also from Lehigh, Utah. This is Bad to the Bone. And that's right, this one is Bad to the Bone with that gold and blue paint scheme, green chassis, gold and silver wheels. This truck is awesome, sitting here on the turntable, ready to hit the starting gates. What do you think of this one? We love this truck. And next up for today's matchup, built by Torin, who is 6 years old from Seaside, California. This is Torin's Fire and Water Gravedigger, and you'll see where this one gets its name just by checking out that paint scheme as it rotates around. We have awesome looking fire and water all over this split colored paint scheme. This truck is so hot that it's cool. Can't wait to see it run. And now to the track is a truck built by Carter, who is 3 years old from Odessa, Texas. This is Sour Patch Kid. And check out the pink and black paint scheme all over this Earthshaker body. Love the clear coat on the tires, the orange painted bead locks, and the yellow wheels. This truck looks awesome just sitting here, and I know this one's ready to hit the track and take on the competitors. And rounding out today's lineup, built by Jack, who is 6 years old from Brooklyn, New York. This is Split Galaxy. Check out that awesome hood scoop on this Chevy truck. This truck is beautiful looking with the black, orange, and green paint schemes. White painted tires and red wheels really set this one off with the flag out the back. This one's ready to go. Well, Diecast Monster Truck Racing fans, there you have it. The next 16 trucks for this kids custom tournament. These trucks look incredible, and I know they're ready to hit the track for all of our fans. Which of these 16 trucks will be the fastest to make it into the final round of racing and make it all the way over to our podium spot? We will find out soon. But first, what do you say we take a look at today's racing bracket and how these trucks will lay out? And heading up to the starting gate first for today's event, we have Golden Metal Jungle Ranger taking on Dragon Rainbow. Next up is Sleepy Sore racing Camp Crusher, followed by Rainbow Robot facing the Allen. Torin's Fire and Water Gravedigger will be lining up with Roll Up. Then we have Millie Rainbow Unicorn racing Big Red. Bad to the Bone will be facing Sour Patch Kid. Dark Side will be racing Split Galaxy. And finally, Heart Butt Zombie will be racing Ocean Boss. Check out these awesome matchups here in this number 9 Kids Custom Tournament. Which of these trucks will be moving on into the semifinals? Let's head up to the starting gates now, get the races started, and find out. All right, race fans, here we go. Race number 1, we have Golden Metal Jungle Ranger in the orange lane, taking on Dragon Rainbow in the blue lane. Let's go racing. Here we go, and it's Golden Metal Jungle Ranger with a huge hole shot coming down the ramp extremely fast as it goes inverted through the loops. Big jump, but Dragon Rainbow's not done. Catching up down the power boost ramp, coming up to the back obstacle. It is Golden Metal Jungle Ranger taking the win. What a first run here from these two kids custom monster trucks. That was awesome. Golden Metal Jungle Ranger with the big lead, and Dragon couldn't close it. Let's watch it again. As the gate drops, it's Golden Metal Jungle Ranger with a big lead coming out of the gate down the ramp. Watch it as it goes upside down extremely fast, trying to open up that lead. But Dragon Rainbow's not done. Powers down the power boost ramp, closing up the gap to the lead, and it's Golden Metal Jungle Ranger for the win. All right, race fans, that was an awesome first matchup here for this kids custom tournament. In that race, it is Golden Metal Jungle Ranger getting to the line first by a truck length, taking the win to move on into the next round. What a matchup. Now, speaking of next round, what do you say we head back up to the starting gates where we got 2 more lined up and ready to go? And next up to the starting gate, we have Sleepy Sore in the orange lane, taking on Camp Crusher in the blue lane. Let's go racing. Green flag, here we go. They're wheel to wheel coming out of the gate down the ramp, picking up speed. They're door to door as they go through the loops. Big jump from both trucks, but Sleepy Sore has a hard landing. Camp Crusher pulling away down the power boost ramp and takes the win. What an awesome run. That was a super close battle right out of the gates and through the loops. I wasn't sure which truck it was gonna be. Camp Crusher pulls out the victory over Sleepy Sore. Now let's watch it again from the track cam. As the gate drops, both trucks are fast out of the gate. They're wheel to wheel coming down the ramp. Watch them close as they go through the loop. They're side by side coming off that loop jump. Big jump from both trucks. Sleepy Sore has a hard landing. Nose really saves it, but Camp Crusher takes the win. Another close matchup here in race number 2 from these kid custom builds. These trucks are awesome. In that one, it's Camp Crusher getting to the line first to move into the next round of racing. We'll see more of that truck soon. Now let's head back up to the starting gates for the next pair. All right, everyone, here we go. We got Rainbow Robot in the orange lane, taking on the Allen in the blue lane. Let's go racing. Green flag gate drops. Here we go. Wheel to wheel coming out of the gate, down the ramp. These trucks are flying through the loops. The Allen has a huge jump off the loop jump in the blue lane. Problems for Rainbow Robot in the orange lane. The Allen up over the back obstacle will take the win. Wow, that truck was fast. What happened to Rainbow Robot in that orange lane? That truck was flying coming out of the gate and started to slow up on the jump. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, both these trucks put the power down and they're extremely fast coming out of the gate down the ramp. They're side by side going through the loop. The Allen just powers through the loop better. Rainbow Robot with problems off of that jump. Big slap wheelie starts to go off to the side as the Allen takes the win. Love the creativity of that Rainbow Robot custom monster truck. That one is awesome. But in this race, it is the Allen getting to the line first to take the win and move on into the next round of racing. That was fast. Now let's head back up to the starting gate and see what the next pair can do. And next up to the line, we have Torrens, Fire and Water Gravedigger in the orange lane, taking on Roll Up in the blue lane. Let's go racing. Green flag gate drops. Here we go. And Roll Up is rolling out from the starting gate with the big lead, extremely fast as it goes through the loops, upside down, big jump. Oh, but on the landing starts to go off to the side of the YouTube Power Boost ramp, hits the side obstacle. Torrens, Fire and Water Gravedigger passes for the win. Wow. Did not expect that come from behind victory. Roll Up was extremely fast out of the gate, opened up a huge lead, but had problems on the landing. Let's take another look. All right, fans, watch them close. This is an awesome race right out of the gate. Roll Up is a big lead coming down the ramp extremely fast as it goes through the loop with a big jump from that old Hot Wheels monster truck. On the landing, as a hard landing starts to go off the side, Torrens, Fire and Water Gravedigger not done, powers through to take the win. What an awesome matchup. We want to say thank you to Haven for submitting this awesome custom to the Our Time for Adventures collection. We appreciate that. In this matchup, it is Torrens, Fire and Water Gravedigger taking the win to move into the second round with a big come from behind victory. Now let's head back into the starting gate because we got two more lined up and ready to go. And next up for our matchup, we have Millie Rainbow Unicorn in the orange lane, taking on Big Red in the blue lane. Let's go racing. Right out of the gate, it's Millie Rainbow Unicorn pulling away with the big lead, coming down the ramp through the loops, but Big Red's not done. Fast through the loops with the big jump down the Power Boost ramp, trying to catch up, but all goes off to the side and spins over the back obstacle as Millie Rainbow Unicorn takes the win. What a fast run from that truck, but did you see that spin move by Big Red over the jump? That was awesome. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, it's Millie Rainbow Unicorn extremely fast coming out of the gate in that orange lane, picking up speed as it heads through the loops with the big jump. Big Red trying to catch up down the Power Boost ramp as a hard landing goes off to the side and does an awesome spin over the back obstacle, but Millie Rainbow Unicorn takes the win. Big Red with a little donut freestyle action there over that back obstacle. That was awesome, showing off for the fans. And in this one, it's Millie Rainbow Unicorn getting to the line to take the win and moving on into the next round. We'll see more of that truck soon. But now we're getting word that there's two more lined up and waiting on us. And next up to the starting gate, we have Bad to the Bone in the orange lane, taking on Sour Patch Kid in the blue lane. Let's go racing. Green flag gate drops. Here we go. And it's Sour Patch Kid with an early lead coming out of the gate down the ramp. Bad to the Bone extremely fast through the loops, trying to catch up. Big jump from both trucks down the Power Boost ramp. And Sour Patch Kid pulling away over the back obstacle and takes the win. Wow. Bad to the Bone right on the tail of Sour Patch Kid all the way to the line. That was an awesome run. Let's check it out again from the track cam. As the gate drops, it's Sour Patch Kid in the blue lane with an early lead coming down the ramp, pulling away. Bad to the Bone isn't quite done yet, fighting back, trying to catch up. Has a big jump off the loop down the Power Boost ramp, continues to try to close the gap, and Sour Patch Kid takes the win. Bad to the Bone is an awesome looking custom monster truck, but in this one, it's Sour Patch Kid with a little extra speed to be able to take the win and move on into this tournament. That was an awesome run from both of these trucks. We'll see more of Sour Patch Kid soon. But now let's head back up to the starting gates because we got two more lined up and ready to go. Check this one out, race fans. Two split colored paint schemes with Split Galaxy in the orange lane, taking on Darkside in the blue lane. Let's go racing. Here we go. It's Darkside with an early lead coming down the ramp, but Split Galaxy extremely fast as it goes through the loop, taking the lead off of the loop jump. Slap wheelie down the Power Boost ramp. Darkside's catching up over the back obstacle. It's a close race at the line. Who won? Wow. What a back and forth matchup from the word go. That was awesome. Darkside and Split Galaxy, a close matchup at the line. Let's take another look from the track cam. As the gate drops, it's Darkside in the blue lane with an early lead, but Split Galaxy is not done with this race. Powers through the loop to take the lead back off of that loop jump, but has a hard landing, a huge slap wheelie as a crowd pleaser down the YouTube power boost ramp, but lands hard, and Darkside comes back for the win. Wow. All right, Diecast Monster Truck Racing fans, I don't know if we've ever seen a double back and forth battle like that. Awesome race from Darkside and Split Galaxy, and in this one, it's Darkside just edging out the other competitor to take the win. What a matchup that was. Now let's head back up to the starting gates for the last matchup of the first round. And up next to the starting line, we have HotWheels racing out of the orange lane, taking on Ocean Boss in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag gate drops, here we go, and it's Ocean Boss with a huge lead coming out of the gate, down the ramp, extremely fast as it goes upside down with those seashells and gems. Huge jump off of that loop, jump down the power boost ramp, all-star set problems, gets up on two wheels, saves it, and HotWheels passes for the win. Wow! What a finish to that race. Ocean Boss with the huge lead. I thought it was over, but lost control on the landing and lost it. Let's take another look. Coming out of the gate down the ramp, that Ocean Boss is extremely fast. 2-3 truck lengths ahead, coming through the loops. Big jump and hard landing, starts to lose control, losing traction, gets up on two wheels, saves it, and HotWheels passes for the win. What an awesome design and run by that Ocean Boss monster truck. That thing is so cool. And in this matchup, it is HotWheels taking the win to move on into the next round. You can tell with the design of this truck that truck just loves to race. And you know, speaking of next round, what do you say we head on over to the pits and check out the trucks moving on? All right, viewers, here we are. These double loops on our track are awesome in these races, but they sure have caused some chaos here today. And that power boost ramp with the YouTube plaque has definitely had some determining factors in the outcome of some of these races, but here's the trucks moving on. We have Golden Metal Jungle Ranger and the Allen, followed by Camp Crusher and Torrance Fire and Water Gravedigger. Up next, we have Millie Rainbow Unicorn and Darkside. And finally, moving on, we have Sour Patch Kid and HotWheels. Which of these 8 trucks will be fast enough here in the second round to make it into the semifinals for their shot at the podium spot? Let's head on up to the starting gates now, get these races started, and find out. And first to the gate for this round, we have Golden Metal Jungle Ranger in the orange lane, taking on the Allen in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag, here we go. Golden Metal Jungle Ranger extremely fast out of the gate, coming down the ramp, pulling away by about 2 car lengths. The Allen extremely fast through the loop, catching up through the loop with the big jump down the power boost ramp and passes for the win. Wow, what a come from behind victory from the Allen. That truck was extremely quick. What an awesome matchup by these 2 custom monster trucks. Let's take another look from the track cam. Out of the gate, it's the Golden Metal Jungle Ranger with a big lead coming down the ramp. That gold is flying, coming down into the loops, but the Allen's faster through the loops, putting the power down, has a huge jump down the power boost ramp, continues to pull away, crashes over the line for the win. What a run. There are definitely a lot of back and forth close battles here in this kids custom tournament, and in this matchup it's the Allen getting to the line first, moving on into the semi-final round. What a run from that truck. That truck was extremely fast through the loops and will be one to watch. Now let's head back to the starting gates because we got 2 more lined up and ready to go. And next up to the track, we have Camp Crusher in the orange lane, taking on Torrance Fire Water Gravedigger in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Here we go, Camp Crusher with a huge hole shot coming down the ramp. Look at how fast it is, upside down through the loops. Big jump all the way down the power boost ramp, continues to fly over the back obstacle for the win. Wow! I think that right there has got to be the fastest run we've seen here so far in this tournament today. But what happened to Torrance Fire Water Gravedigger? Looks like it had some problems over there in the blue lane. Apparently that split paint scheme likes the orange lane a lot better. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, Camp Crusher is really crushing it with the speed coming out of the gate down the ramp. That truck is flying down the ramp and through the loops. Unfortunately, Torrance Fire Water Gravedigger not as lucky with that water lane blue color, putting the fire out of that engine. Doesn't make it over the jump, and it's Camp Crusher taking the win. Torrance Fire and Water Gravedigger is definitely a cool looking truck, and I believe one of the fan favorites here in this race today. But in the race, it is Camp Crusher with some extremely fast speed, making it to the line to take the win. That truck was flying, and it's definitely going to be a competitor in the semifinals. Now let's head back up to the starting gate for the next one. And next up to the line, we have Millie Rainbow Unicorn in the orange lane, taking on Darkside in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag gate drops, here we go, and it's Darkside with the whole shot coming out of the gate. A wheel ahead coming through the loops, but Millie Rainbow Unicorn has an extremely fast loop, big jump there, wheel to wheel down the power boost ramp over the back obstacle. It's a close race at the line. Wow, which truck won? That was an awesome matchup from these two kids customs here battling in the semi-final round. That was awesome. But we got to take another look from the track cam and see who won. As the gate drops, both these trucks are fast out of the gate, but it's Darkside with an early lead coming down the ramp. Going through the loops, it's Millie Unicorn picking up the speed. Coming off the loop, jump down the power boost ramp and gets to the line first by a tire. Would you look at that? The closest of margins. Awesome run. We have had some awesome close racing action here in today's tournament, but that one was the closest yet with a photo finish at the line, and Millie Rainbow Unicorn takes the win to move on into the semifinals. What a run from that truck. Now we got two more lined up at the starting gate waiting on us, so let's head that way now. And here we go, we have Sour Patch Kid racing out of the orange lane and Heartbutt Zombie in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag gate drops, here we go, and it's Sour Patch Kid with a big lead coming out of the orange lane, down the ramp extremely fast as it goes through the loop. Heartbutt Zombie trying to catch up through the loop, big jump from that truck down the power boost ramp as Problems goes off to the side. Sour Patch Kid just barely makes it to the line. Wow, what a wild run from that one. We've had some extremely fast runs here in this tournament, but that one, both trucks had problems. Sour Patch Kid barely gets to the line for the win. Let's take another look. Here we go as the gate drops. It's Sour Patch Kid with a big hole shot coming out of the gate, pulling away, coming down the ramp extremely fast through the loop, but Heartbutt Zombie's not done. Has a fast loop itself. Big jump from that truck, trying to catch up down the power boost ramp, spins out, hits the side obstacle, and Sour Patch Kid takes the win. A couple wild side-by-side runs right there from two awesome pink-colored monster trucks. And in this matchup, it's Sour Patch Kid getting to the line to take the win, moving on into the semi-final round. What a race from that truck. You know, speaking of semi-final round, what do you say we head on over to the pits and check out the trucks moving on? All right, toy diecast monster truck racing fans, we have had some absolutely incredible matchups here so far in the beginning of this tournament. But moving on into the semi-final round, anyone who's watched our channel knows that means 12 trucks have unfortunately been eliminated from today's race. But these trucks are absolutely incredible looking, and I am very proud of the builders who built these to send them in. We'll see more of these trucks at the end of the show after the Winner's Circle celebration, so stick around. But now, moving on into the semi-finals, we have the Allen taking on Millie Rainbow Unicorn. Next up, we have a couple Earthshaker bodies with Camp Crusher facing Sour Patch Kid. These four trucks have done absolutely incredible, deserve these final round spots, so what do you say we head on up to the starting line and get these races started? First up, we have the Allen in the orange lane taking on Millie Rainbow Unicorn in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Right out of the gate, Millie Rainbow Unicorn's extremely fast in that blue lane, pulling away from the Allen, fast through the loops with a big jump down the power boost ramp, continues to pull away over the back obstacle, tries a backflip but doesn't quite make it. But what a run from that truck. That was extremely fast over in that blue lane. I don't think we've seen that all day long. Today so far, the orange lane's been the quicker one, but not in that matchup. Let's take another look from the track cam. As the gate drops, Millie Rainbow Unicorn in that blue lane is just fast from the word go. Out of the gate, pulling away, coming down the ramp, extremely smooth as it goes upside down with a big jump, lands on the YouTube plaque and continues to power off for the win. The Allen was extremely fast early on in this tournament, but didn't quite have enough in that round, as it's Millie Rainbow Unicorn taking the win to move on into the finals, and the Allen will have to race one more time to try to secure third place in this tournament. Now let's head back up to the starting gates because we got two more lined up and ready to go, and we'll see which one's moving into the finals. And next up, we have Camp Crusher racing out of the orange lane, taking on Sour Patch Kid in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag gate drops, here we go. They're wheel to wheel out of the gate, picking up speed, coming down the ramp there side by side as they go upside down. Big jump from both trucks. They're wheel to wheel down the power boost ramp. Sour Patch Kid has problems and Camp Crusher takes the win. Whoa! What an awesome close matchup, side by side most of the way down the track until it came to that landing. Sour Patch Kid with a rough landing, allowing Camp Crusher to take the win. Let's take another look from the track cam and see what happened again. As the gate drops, these trucks are very evenly matched. Coming out of the gate, they're wheel to wheel. Down the ramp, they're door to door. As they go upside down, they're side by side off that loop jump. And then Sour Patch Kid, as a hard landing, starts to crash and Camp Crusher for the win. What an awesome close matchup here in the semi-final round, and with a little luck, it is Camp Crusher with the smooth landing taking the win, moving on into the finals, and Sour Patch Kid will have to race one more time to try to secure that third place podium. Now, what do you say we head on over to the pits and check out the matchups one last time and get the finals started? Here it is, race fans, the podium that all of these competitors are racing for. Which one's gonna take that gold spot? Make sure you stick around after the Winter Square celebration for a special message from our Time for Adventures. Now, moving on into the finals, racing for third, we have the Allen taking on Sour Patch Kid. And finally, for your overall championship round, we have Millie Rainbow Unicorn facing Camp Crusher. Which one is gonna take the top spot? Let's head up to the starting gates, get the races started, and find out now. And here we go with your race for third. We have the Allen in the orange lane taking on Sour Patch Kid in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag gate drops, here we go, and they're wheel to wheel out of the gate, coming down the ramp extremely fast as they go inverted. Sour Patch Kid with the faster loop, pulling away down the power boost ramp with the help of 100,000 subscribers and takes the win. What a run from that truck! The Allen with the smooth run itself, but not quite fast enough to keep up to Sour Patch Kid here in the final round. What an awesome run from Sour Patch. Let's take another look from the track cam and check it out again. As the gate drops, these trucks are very evenly matched out of the gate, coming down the ramp, picking up speed, but going through the loops, it's Sour Patch Kid a little bit smoother, picking up speed, coming off that loop ramp, lands on the downside of the power boost ramp, continuing to pull away from the Allen, taking the win in third place here in this tournament. We've now got the first final round race in the books, and that was an awesome matchup. Sour Patch Kid takes the win in third place here overall, so we'll see that truck up on the winner's square soon. That was an awesome race, and I can't wait to see the next one. So let's head back up to the starting gates now for the race everybody came here to see. That's right, race fans, this is your final round matchup. We have Millie Rainbow Unicorn in the orange lane taking on Camp Crusher in the blue lane. Let's go racing! Green flag, here we go, and it's Millie Rainbow Unicorn with the whole shot coming out of the gate, down the ramp extremely fast through the loops. Camp Crusher with the big jump down the power boost ramp, catching up over the back obstacle and takes the win. What just happened? Camp Crusher with an extremely fast run the second half of that track, just edging out Millie Rainbow Unicorn. What an awesome matchup here for the final rounds. We couldn't ask for a better race. Let's take another look. As the gate drops, keep your eye on the orange lane. Millie Rainbow Unicorn has been fast here all day long. Gets an early lead coming down the ramp. Extremely fast as it goes through the loop. But Camp Crusher also fast through the loop. Has a bigger jump down the power boost ramp. Continues to power past and takes the win right at the last minute. What a run from these two trucks. Alright viewers, do these two custom kids monster trucks know how to put on a good show or what? One of the closest races all day long, and it's for the finals. Camp Crusher edges out Millie Rainbow Unicorn by a tire, taking the win and the gold podium here today. What a run from Millie Rainbow Unicorn and a second place finish. Now what do you say we head on over to the Our Time for Adventure Winter Square and check out the trucks that deserve to be there? And here they are, fans, once again, 12 of the coolest kids custom monster trucks we've had here on the channel, hanging out in the pits waiting for the party celebration for the winners. This is awesome, but make sure you stick around after the Winter Square celebration for that special Our Time for Adventures message. And now the trucks taking the top podium spots. There they are, the 4 fastest trucks here all day long today. These trucks have done incredible. Check them out. We have the Allen bringing home the 4th place podium spot up here on the Winter Square with the other trucks helping them celebrate. The Allen has laid down some awesome runs here in this tournament today. Congratulations. And bringing home that bronze 3rd place podium, we have Sour Patch Kid. That Earthshaker body looks awesome with the pink and black paint scheme. Yellow wheels really sets it off. This truck definitely deserves that 3rd place podium with some of the runs it's had here today. Way to go, Sour Patch Kid. And bringing home 2nd place and your silver podium, we have Millie Rainbow Unicorn. The only pickup monster truck body to make it up on the podium here in this tournament. Looks absolutely incredible with that blue and pink paint scheme and mixed matched wheels. Love this truck, and it's done awesome here today. Congratulations on your 2nd place finish. And now bringing home the gold up on that 1st place podium with the gold trophy, we have Camp Crusher. This truck looks incredible up there with the gold, red, and purple paint schemes. This truck is awesome, and it definitely deserves that top podium spot with the runs it's had. What do you say we take a minute and help all these trucks celebrate their wins? And there you have it, Diecast Monster Truck racing fans and Our Time for Adventure supporters. That is the 9th Kids Custom Race we have done here on our channel. And we just want to take a minute to say thank you for all of our fans and supporters and parents of these kids who sent these trucks in. We know they couldn't do it without you, and we truly appreciate you helping them design these incredible creations to race right here on Our Time for Adventures. We just want to let everyone know that these aren't always about the winning and losing of the racing, and that it's more about the artistic and creative ability of building these trucks. We absolutely love these trucks coming into our channel, and we'll always continue to do these races for our fans. From Our Time for Adventures family to yours, thank you very much. See you soon. Thanks again for watching Our Time for Adventures. Until next time.